Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Okay, so it's been a little while since I posted a video, of course, because I'm just like that. But anyways, today we're gonna be doing this new challenge, the Royal Hogs versus Giant Snowball challenge. This is a voiceover, of course, so I've already done whatever happened in this video. And yeah, the new cards are pretty cool. There's obviously just a giant snowball, as you see right there. Which is essentially a fireball that I think can get started and gets to its position faster and does less damage and freezes for a short time. And the Royal Hogs are basically just for one more elixir, it's just 4 mini hog riders that are a lot weaker than an individual hog rider, of course. And yeah, they're pretty fun to play with. I do like both of them. The giant snowball feels a little less useful, but it does have its uses, mostly just fighting off swarm troops. Yeah. So let's see. This isn't a draft battle format, by the way. Here's an executioner. Those are the Royal Hogs charging down the lane. Obviously, amazing. Pretty bad spear god. I should have waited until the magic archer locked onto something, because it didn't really save me much. Okay, and I also have a Royal Giant in this draft, which is obviously fantastic. That's what we love. I was kind of, I don't know. I don't know what was going on right there. I did not decide to do the poison until way too late. I just didn't know if it was worth it or not. And even though I got the tornado, the bandit? What? No, it's what in the world? What are they? The rascal. The rascal boy is its thing. There's the snowball. The snowball is just enormous as well. Like it's just the sprite is huge, and it's like, what in the world? Like it's like the sprite is like 4 times the size of a fireball or something. That's what it looks like. Anyways, yeah. Obviously, the Royal Hogs can be they can be better in certain situations, but a lot of the time they'll just get countered by good splash units. Although, as you see, they still manage to get a good amount of damage onto my tower. Here's Executioner wrecking those rascal girls in the back. And he keeps trying to support this rascal boy for whatever reason. He puts a nice whiz behind it. I'd use a giant to kite away the rascal boy and get the ice whiz distracted. He puts down another ice wizard with a mirror, which is an interesting play to say the least. I don't really know if I approve of that. That was a tornado. Get rid of the skellies and the graveyard. Pretty badly placed poison. It does hit the ice whiz, but I feel like it hitting the magic archer would have gained more for me. Anyways, yeah, I was a little bit late on that tornado as well. Here's the executioner again for the Royal Hogs, and this guy just pops down a bunch of stuff behind these Royal Hogs. Like look at that. That's not smart. Come on, that's another 4 elixir for an ice wizard, which doesn't have much more damage, and the freeze doesn't stack or anything. So there's not really a point. This time I do get the magic archer in the poison, and he also puts his rascals in the poison, which bad choice on his part. There's a bunch of skeletons going to hit the king tower, and this battle basically won. Yeah, the other dude didn't really play very well, to be honest. Sadness wasn't able to take that second tower. But yeah, he didn't play very well. He just made a bunch of mistakes. Didn't seem to know where to put which cards. There's that. I looked at that for some reason. Yeah. But anyways, this is what we're going to be doing. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. There, you unlock the snowball. It's pretty dank. And I'll just see you guys in the next battle. Okay, here we are, the second battle. I guess third battle. Fourth battle, since I did one before the last one, and I also lost one before that. So, yeah, here we go. I think I just picked the Prince because, honestly, I feel like that the Prince just can pack more punch and can really ruin your day if you leave him alone, and the Dark Prince not as much so. Pick the Executioner, of course, because the Executioner is one of the best cards in draft battles. Always is. And I choose the Giant Skelly, because if you don't get good cards to support a Lava Hound, you can't really do much with it. So, that's why I don't pick the Lava Hound in general when it's given as an option. I have the miner, and I also have the Royal Hogs. So that's fun. It might be my first time with Royal Hogs. I'm not sure. Forget. But here's a push. Miner, distract, Royal Hogs. Anyways, even splash units, though, they can't always hit all the Royal Hogs because they do kind of spread out. This push doesn't really come to much because Ice Wizard is obviously not the best backup for a Lava Hound. I did not have enough elixir to do what I wanted to do, but I did manage to get on a Prince eventually, and he did waste a Snowball, so that is that's a plus because there's no point in doing that. Probably counters this with something. No, my Prince is just not able to take those skellies on. They're just too annoying for the Prince. Man, I remember 1 elixir 4 skellies. You guys remember that? Those days? Those were the days. Okay, Executioner gets a couple of hits, because, yeah, that's what he does. There's a giant skeleton laughing maniacally in the background, even though he's not actually that good at his job. Sorry, Giant Skelly. I don't know, I don't feel much of a use for you. I also have the X-Bow, which is exceedingly weird to be in a deck like this. But sometimes the X-Bow surprise factor can really work in draft battles, since your opponents won't necessarily have everything to be able to counter an X-Bow push. Even though it's a Giant Skelly X-Bow push, which honestly doesn't even sound that bad, because you could just, you know, Giant Skelly, tornado everything together after it dies, and just clear the way for the X-Bow. Interesting thought. Of course, my Hogs go to the right side of the Broco, so that the majority of them will get hit by his sword, because the Hogs are smart. They're not Hog Riders, though. They're not that smart. Here's a Prince to take out the Royal Ghost and the Magic Archer. He just doesn't have enough DPS to take out my defenses. Giant Skelly in the middle for Dark Prince. Giant Skelly is a great distraction card. There's me turning down my volume, I think, because I always like to do that in the middle of recordings. Because I don't really know, to be honest, but hey, it's a habit, you know. X-Bow going down, he gets a decent fireball, and then he shoots a snowball at me too. Royal Hogs and a miner, and I still have Executioner for backup. And at this point, game's over. I missed my what do you call it? I had the word earlier. I don't even know. I missed my drag, my drift on the Dark Prince. Man, my brain's dead right now. I don't even know. There was the second battle, though. Let's move right on to the next one. That is later in the challenge, because I don't really want to do a bunch of battles that are right at the beginning, obviously. Alright, this was battle number 10, and I just feel like it was a good one, so I'm going to show it here. I'm going to show this, and then I'm going to show the last battle in the challenge. So yeah, was that a 2 loss? I don't know if I had 2 losses at this point. I don't think so. I don't remember. Anyways, I took a Snowball here instead of the Skellos, because it's just obviously superior. Like, usually you don't take skeletons, because the other option is generally just as good or better. Skeletons are just, like, very specific for decks. It's not, like, something that you would use to, it's not a power pick in a draft battle. But anyways, yeah, this one I think was a difficult one, but I did manage to get through it. Magic Archer to pick off this Rascal Girl in the back. I don't really know what to do right here about this skeleton barrel. I only had 2 air attacking cards, and that was the Magic Archer and the Dark Goblin. The Magic Archer's got some nice value here. That buff that he had a while ago that helped his arrow flight really helps now, because he can actually snipe out minions fairly easily. Okay, there we go. I got some nice damage on the right side. Royal Hogs coming in. He puts down a baby dragon, which does damage, but it honestly doesn't do enough on its own to take out the Hogs. But it was kind of unlucky because he just placed his Rascals in the back at the exact same time. Over here on the left, I waited until the Rascal Girl was locked onto the tower, and then I put down a Lumberjack, which cleans up fairly easily. And the Giant Skeleton, obviously, I just trust the Giant Skelly on the right. He doesn't need any guidance. He does what he wants, and he's usually fine. Or at least, he cleans up just fine. Okay, my friend here split skeletons in the back. I don't split magic archers. There's only one. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Here we go. Magic archer starting in the back. I don't remember what he does, but I don't think that my magic archer manages to get through. Although the hogs certainly do. He tries to guard against them, but there's just too many, and Baby Dragon doesn't do enough area damage to deal with them efficiently. Giant Skelly, I leave to his own ordeals, to his own decisions, I don't know, to take out everything else. There's a giant Snowball, which maybe wasn't the best idea, but I do also put a magic archer in the back, and that manages to clean up decently. Obviously, the Dark Goblin just does insane DPS, and is just a really good card. I think, yeah, okay, lightning back here for, like, no reason, but, like, what, I was just, like, lol, like, whatever, YOLO. I probably don't get this left tower, sadly. I always hate leaving the tower in, like, 300 HP when I know I could have gotten it. And, yeah. I also just noticed, if you just noticed that minions, I think that was a difference, that the minions kind of got placed one at a time in their circle. It's very strange to look at, and it really confused me when I first saw it. But anyways, that was a good battle. I just meant my defenses were impeccable. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on to the last battle after this, and after another loss that I had. But we're not gonna pay attention to that. So yeah, let's get into the last battle. All right, the final battle. I was 11 wins and 2 losses. Everyone's nightmare to be 11 wins and 2 losses. Yeah, I lost to kind of just unfortunate matchmaking. Not matchmaking, but like deck making in the last battle, which really sucked. Anyways, here let's see. I took the mini P.E.K.K.A because it's just so good against so many different things. In these challenges, just against a lot of the tanks and hog riders, and it's just very good. I also took a balloon so that he wouldn't be able to put a balloon behind his lava hound, because obviously it's always an issue. Okay, anyways, he puts an elixir pump, and I just popped my X-bow, which I have again for some reason. Here's a hunter, and at first I decided not to do anything, but then I'm like, well, I could still kill this, because I wasn't sure how much damage it would do, the hunter to my X-bow. And the X-bow does manage to pretty much kill this elixir collector and make it get not much, if any, value. I also managed to force out his hunter and his poison, which was pretty good. Yeah, I don't really know if that was the, what do you call it, like the optimal use of a poison spell, but I don't know. I also had a Valkyrie that he gave me, and that was amazing to deal with the Royal Hogs. So, Valkyrie just obviously just destroys the Royal Hogs. She's a pretty solid unit right now, just very strong, like all around, and like more health in a night, more attack for only 1 more elixir, and does area damage. Pretty good. Not meta, but pretty good. Anyways, he tries to snowball my balloon for some reason. I don't really understand his reasoning, but you know, whatever. People will do things. A little late with the arrows, but I don't lose too much health off my X-bow. Anyways, Giant Skelly and Balloon just blew up and shook the entire screen, so that was cool. 2 crowns already, and I'm feeling it in this last game. Obviously, you still never know, they could come back and 3 crown you or something. I put a magic archer here to snipe this elixir collector after he puts down his lava hound, because obviously he can't really do too much after he puts down that lava hound. And I remember it started to get scary here. My X-bow dies, and he has a giant skelly behind a lava hound, and it's just very kind of difficult to defend against that. So anyways, he just goes all in with his stuff, and I just decided to go all in as well. On the other side, Valkyrie does amazing against that Skelly army. If I didn't have the Valkyrie, that push probably would not have worked. And he's destroying my left tower, but I just went aggro on the right after he used like 18 or 20 elixir or something, and he just could not answer it. So yeah, it was a pretty short but sweet last win of this challenge. Also got my crown chest, pretty good. Here's some Royal Hogs, so those are always good if I ever want to use them. I don't really know if I will, because I do have my decks that I like, but yeah. Anyways, there was some nice stuff. 11,000 gold, not bad from this chest at the end. It was a pretty good chest as well. I really didn't want to lose this challenge because obviously you have to pay 100 gems to get back into these bigger ones instead of the 10 gems that you get to pay sometimes. I get some rage spells, absolutely fantastic, obviously. And yeah, that's basically all for the video. It was a fun challenge. Draft battles are probably my favorite type of game mode, to be honest. I just like the randomness, and it's not like any of the other game mode that's decided by leveling. Like, there's no card levels involved. Here I level my Mega Minion, and this is like the main deck I use for ladder pushing right there, so that was cool to get enough money to do that. I also leveled up to level 12, which I was not expecting, and obviously that's a massive milestone in this game. I opened my crown chest because I got a crown chest. Some rares and a rage spell. Great. Love it. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, remember to smack that like button down below and subscribe. And I shall see you all in the next video. Firelong, out.